Rock Nation strikes again. They're saying DJ Vlad took money from Jay-Z Jigga to hate on Tory. It's all a conspiracy. TDE Punch jumped in to talk about it. Ah! Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting to the point where comprehension levels of reading is scary. Maybe it's something about COVID or something, I don't know. But the way that I just did the Russell Lil Wayne video before this, go check it out. I gotta break this down too, because it ain't just about breaking down lyrics. We gotta break down hip hop so y'all
DJ Vlad
understand.
did not make things any better yesterday for Jay-Z. If you guys follow Vlad on Twitter, you guys know Vlad loves to troll. So after seeing people blaming Jay-Z for Lil Russell and his take about Lil Wayne, Vlad said, alright, hold on, let me cook up a viral tweet. Vlad tweeted saying, I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me.
Shout out to Chick Smooth, by the way. I'm watching the video. Half of this video was about the Russell Lil Wayne thing, and I already did a whole video about that. So this is
to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay-Z's payroll. And it doesn't stop with LA. But you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that.
Well, forgot to add it again in the main video, so this is Screw the Future again. My bad, but at this point it's starting to feel like tradition. I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who has sent entries to join the SFJ Hip Hop is a Sport tournament. Remember, I said there's 15 spots. 11 of those spots have already been taken. So if you sent your entry, then last night, you're in. So we got 4 more spots left. And how to join? Remember, send $25 to my Cash App or my PayPal. And the next time I stream, which should be either tomorrow or the next day, we're going to take the 15 songs that were placed in, the 15 people who sent 25 to Cash App or PayPal. And we're going to vote as a group who wins. And then whoever wins is going to go on to challenge the winner of the next 15. And we'll keep doing that for a week. Now, something I got to tell y'all that I feel like some people, I can't believe I have to say it, but I got to say it. When you send the 25 in my Cash App or PayPal, please put your name, the artist's name, and the name of the song the way it appears on YouTube. I want all of these songs to exist on YouTube so I know they're legitimate and I'm not clicking a bunch of random SoundCloud links. So shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all do that. Thank you. We got 4 spots left, so go get them ASAP. I noticed this when the Drake and Kendrick war, the Great War, cracked off. And I liked to blame it before on bots who were purposely doing this stuff. As I get older and as time has gone by, and in these last 2 years, I've realized, comprehension skills, reading, first of all, and then just comprehension in general is at a critically low time. Would you believe, with no exaggeration, with no hyperbole, with no joke, no parody, there are people, I'm going to have to do the ISO cam because I don't think y'all, there are people who read this and took it as fact. What did Jay-Z do to y'all? Nah, I need, as a lifelong Ho fan, this type thing, I think this type thing happens every few months with Jay, right? I used to be like, it's because he went in too much, he too around. Jay walked away from music a little bit. Jay ain't even busting crazy, talking crazy on his songs, like jiggy raps like that. And it's like they turned up on him. What is this thing with Jay-Z and y'all? Is this a joke? Because Jay-Z has literally had to make songs about this, where he's just like, I'm going to say this every time. Niggas couldn't do nothing with me. They put the devil in me. I knew when people were hating on Jay-Z to the point that they put Baphomet on him, I said, okay. I said, okay. So this is a biblical hate. And something about this, and even the way people make fun of Jay-Z's looks, I notice a lot of the stuff they make fun of his looks are black features. I noticed that. How many people just casually make fun of Jay-Z's lips? Big black lips. I'm just saying. There are people who read. I don't even know where to start, for real. For real. There are people who need Vlad to come out and say, I was joking. And this is why I goes like, is this the world we live in anymore? Because y'all do know like humor and just speech. There is innuendo in our human experience. Everything cannot just be stated. Sometimes when something is stated, it ruins what your initial purpose of doing that thing was. So if Vlad can say all of this, that is clearly, you have to have some sort of mental issue to believe that Jay-Z is doing this, and niggas believed it. I went, okay, all right. I saw people even going, well, he should have said he was joking. Well, this isn't the time for jokes. Really? Because you didn't get it. You didn't get it. He has to explain it to you. I'm not even a fan of Vlad. If y'all, I don't rock with Vlad like that. Now I will say of the Voltron, I think he's the least. He's the best one out of them, and that's not saying a lot because I'm talking about like the Adam 22s, the academics, the Trap Lord Rosses. He's probably the least damaging, and he wasn't always, but in his older age, he's starting to. But anyway. This is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, hyperbole. He's making fun of anybody who would believe these conspiracy theories. He's saying all this stuff, and he's trying to make it more animated and more, what's the word I'm thinking of? More theatrical with every statement. So he starts off with, Rock Nation paid me to support Megan. Okay. Then he says, they also paid off all jury members to convict Tory, which already should let you know by the all jury that he's joking. There's people who go, yes, I knew this was true. There's people who read this as evidence, my guy, which is why I said, brother, we need more than things being written to take it as because y'all, a lot of y'all just want to. If you want to believe something, you will believe it. If I told you if I went to someone who doesn't like Jay-Z and said, nah, Jay-Z, he's really a Martian. Y'all don't know that. They really have a plan to take over through the black community through music. They're gonna take over the world. His real name is Zig Bigadorlu. They're gonna be niggas like, I knew it, and then they'll be like. When I'm obviously joking, they'll be like, well, it's his fault. He didn't tell me he was joking. Nigga said, all of the jury members took a victory. Then he said, not just that, the judge too. Not just that, all the doctors too. And then not just that, all of Los Angeles police. And this is another thing. We have to decide. Does the government not like successful black people, or do they like? Why do we seem to change that argument every time? It seems to be the government is against us and hates us, which I believe, and don't want to see a black person succeed, which I believe, or succeed but just not too much, which I believe. And all of the historical evidence would probably show more of that. But then when you want to act like somebody, you don't like somebody, all of a sudden, no, all of Los Angeles Police Department, yes. Yes, the people with the OJ, Rodney King, yes. The Los Angeles Police Department is in Jay-Z's pocket. Why? What did Jay-Z do, bro? I need to know. What did he do to y'all niggas, bro? Okay.
Guy who stabbed court judges who denied Tory's appeal. all paid off by the ROC Mafia. Jay also
He called them the ROC Mafia. You guys, man, are we being serious?
paid Trump not to pardon Tory. Even
And there's gonna be niggas who believe that Trump, like, y'all will really just excuse, like, somebody is racist until you don't like somebody, then all of a sudden they're in cahoots with the black man. Like, what?
though it's a state case, Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay-Z wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep this lie secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. Now, anybody with a fraction of a brain can easily tell this was a very sarcastic tweet by
Chigs, my Nigerian brother. Myself, I didn't know. There are imbeciles. I didn't know how many imbecilities are running around. I didn't know.
Vlad. However, people that hate Jay-Z, people that do not fuck with TDE, they believed it and they've been running with this narrative. The funny part is,
you made Vlad 100% right. And this is why I think rap is getting... It's because I don't think rap is where it is solely because of the rappers. Because of the consumers, too. It's because niggas don't understand innuendo no more. Niggas don't understand, but everything has to be explained. And even when it's explained, you're going to put it through the prism in which you want it to be explained. And a nigga could be telling you, oh my God, bro.
DJ Vlad has been going along with it. If you guys go read his tweets...
I'm not mad at Vlad at all for this, by the way. The only people who are mad at Vlad at this, I think, are either they're stupid enough to believe it and feel tricked, or niggas who already didn't like Vlad, which is fine, but Vlad did nothing wrong with it. In fact, Vlad dunked on a lot of y'all. A broken clock is right twice a day. Vlad dunked on a lot of y'all with this, and it was easy. Y'all made it so easy. Yeah, y'all gave Vlad a W. So if you're one of these people who walked around and Vlad got a W on you from this and you believed it, I'd be mad too, nigga.
Vlad is absolutely trolling everybody. Somebody asked him, yo, like, how much are they paying you? Vlad said, well, it started with $10K a month. During the trial, it went up to $50K a month. All the payments were in Bitcoin, so they couldn't be traced. Somebody else asked him, hey, man, if they've been paying you, does that mean they stopped paying you? Vlad said, correct. Their last check bounced. If you guys want to...
Dog, I'm looking at some of these commenters and just, oh, poor baby. Poor baby. Because I guess you don't know that this literally could be some 9-year-old who has their mom's phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I always say. And, like, I think more and more, is it just me, or are more and more people going faceless on social media? That is scary to me. I don't think it's more people going faceless. I think it's just more bot accounts. So it's just like, bruh, if I implore people, if you're going to be on social media, bro, show your face. And I get it's like, well, I want to be anonymous. And I get what you're trying to say, but a lot of the times when you're saying you be anonymous, I think you have bad intentions. Because social media shouldn't be a problem if you're not being a problem on social media. It's like ICE. Why are you hiding your face? There's always something a little shaky about someone who has to hide their face before they interact with you. So that's why I go like, brother, if you have some random anime thumbnail as your profile picture on Twitter, or you're just some AI picture, understand if I interact with you, my initial thought is you're not real or you're a troll. You're guilty before being proven innocent. So if you show your face, I believe, oh, this person might have something to lose. So that
be in the
when I look at this, I go like with this girl right here, or I don't know if she's a girl, this person right here. Why are you confessing now? Do you feel bad, or did the money stop coming and you're mad about it? Like, oh my God, man. Oh, Lord. Poor baby, man.
And for the rest of the day, please go to Vlad's Twitter and go and join.
Now, I'm starting to feel bad for these people. Now, let's read what Punch.
Please enough. He said, yo, this application is scary, literally scary. Terrifying. Comprehension levels are decreasing at an incredible rate. I can't tell if these folks believe what they spew, or are they just that evil at this point.
Yeah, I can't tell either, Punch. Hell, Punch, I don't know either, bro. Okay, if you're somebody who came across that Vlad tweet and you believed it, right? I'm here to tell you there is something you like. I'm trying to help you, like on some big brother shit. You need to work on your comprehension skills because a fool and their money is quickly separated. You have to work on it, and it's not me making fun of you. I'm telling you for your own best interest. If it's that easy to coerce you, you should be terrified going around the internet. Do as much as you can to try to help. When you read something, go, how would this sound in real life? Is this a joke? Is what he's saying meant to be funny? Could all of this be real? And if you ask those questions and the answer is yes, stop and ask yourself, why is the answer yes to me? Because at this point, it's like, bro, what?
Listen, man, at this point,
And telling Vlad that the onus is on him to tell y'all he was joking is some of the craziest things I've ever heard. Literally, if Vlad keeps doing type shit like this, I might be following his account a little bit because like no this was like a perfect social experiment, and I love that he used Jay-Z because people have such a rage boner for Jay-Z that they will believe that. Hey guys, we got to do better. We got to do better. All right, man. I can't wait. If Hove drops music, the GOAT, this is what's gonna happen. I, shit, y'all can keep laughing now, but when you hit those levels, it happens. Niggas might start trying to do. I hope this never happens to Dot because it seems like anytime you reach that type of level, this start he black and he did all that. It's got to be the devil. What do you mean? Look at his skin. That's what I hear. So I don't know.